Have you ever found yourself in that moment, when her eyes say yes but her lips whisper no? A strange contradiction, her heart and body longing, yet her words covering it up. Women often pretend they don't want it, while deep inside they burn with desire. But why? Why do they choose to hide instead of reveal? From a very young age, women are taught, a good girl doesn't ask, a good girl doesn't want too much. Society sets the rules. When men show desire, they're called strong. When women show desire, they're called easy. And so, for generations, women have learned to hide their longing. Not because they don't feel it, but because they fear the judgment in people's eyes. They wear the mask of not wanting to protect themselves. Men are often direct in their desire. They look, they want, they act. But women, they're different. Their desire isn't always instant. It's often responsive. It awakens with safety, with trust, with emotional connection. That's why instead of saying, "I want you," they send signals. A gaze held a little too long, a touch that lingers, a smile, followed by silence. The words may be no, but the silence, the body language, it whispers yes. The question is, are you sensitive enough to hear it? Women rarely declare desire out loud. Instead, they speak through silence. The way her eyes flicker away, then back again. The way her fingers nervously play with a glass. The way her body leans closer without a word. "I don't want to," spoken with her lips, but "I do," whispered by her body. Silence for women is not emptiness. It is a language of its own. Why don't women simply admit it? Because fear is always present. Fear of being labeled easy. Fear that if they show too much desire, a man will lose respect. Fear of being used, then abandoned. That fear is why they say no with words, while inside they want to scream yes. It isn't deception, it's self-defense, a way to protect their dignity, their safety, their heart. Women don't want to beg for desire. They want to be invited. They long for a man who is patient, attentive, and strong enough to lead. A steady gaze, a confident, gentle touch, an atmosphere where she feels safe. In that moment, the mask of not wanting begins to fall away, and true desire emerges, raw, powerful, undeniable. Women don't wait for the one who grabs quickly. They wait for the one who moves slowly, with depth and intention. The one who can awaken what is hidden. But here's the truth we must never forget. Not every "I don't want to" is pretend. Sometimes no means no. And the difference between a wise man and a selfish man is knowing when to respect that boundary. Because a woman's desire is beautiful only when it is respected. Women pretend they don't want it, not because they lack desire, but because they're waiting for safety, waiting for an invitation, waiting for a man who understands how to touch them with respect. Desire never comes from force. Desire can only be invited. And when it is invited the right way, it's stronger, deeper, and more real than anything words could say. If this video helped you understand women a little more, hit the subscribe button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Because maybe your story will help someone else see themselves more clearly.